This is the inspiration to Mel Robbins' 5-second rule. In her book, Mel explains how she fell asleep and woke up to the sight of a rocket launch on television. And that was a symbol for how she broke through her barriers to really change her life. The 5-second rule is about action. It's about getting out of your head and changing your career, changing your relationships, changing your life. Where Nike had the concept of just do it, the 5-second rule is really the tools to just do it. So, what is this tool? It's as simple as 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Like a rocket launch, once it's up there, there's no turning back. All systems, go. Now, this tool is about not giving you time to even think. It's about following your instincts. And it doesn't work if you count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And as you can tell, you can just keep on going and going and going. And that's a symbol for a lot of what other people are experiencing, where they're really spinning their wheels. And that's not really the most productive thing for you. Have you ever stopped making a decision because of fear? Or pushed something off because of a weak excuse? And that's you spinning your wheels. Welcome to Analysis Paralysis. This gentleman, by the name of Antonio Damasio, he was a neuroscientist that basically led research on how emotions play a key role in how we make decisions. And he conducted a lot of extreme experiments where he pulled in subjects who really had some severe brain trauma. And when he went through those experiments, he found that something as simple as choosing tea or coffee would have really held them up. They wouldn't have been able to choose between the leafy goodness or a dark roast. And that's when Mel really explains, if we were able to control our emotions and be able to leverage them when we can make quicker decisions, more effective decisions, so that we can get to where we need to or where we want to. So on top of using the 5-second rule, she really adds in some other tips to really get the ball moving. And the first one being, set deadlines and goals. And you really need to set a deadline or a goal because of Parkinson's law, which is you put more work into something and slowly expand it so you can take up that completed time. So if something takes 1 hour, sure, you'll spend an hour on it versus, hey, maybe if I set a half an hour, I could probably do X, Y, Z just as fast. So set goals and deadlines. Next, remove temptation. Mel had a great example for how she would usually hit the snooze button. Now, to remove that temptation, she physically moved that alarm into another room. And because she did that, she was able to really start the ball rolling in her day. She didn't have any excuses to just... And what's even more interesting is that if you use your phone as an alarm, you should put that in the other room. A Deloitte study showed that 1 in 3 adults who use their phone as an alarm or put it in their bedside would check their phones in the middle of the night, thus interrupting their sleep. That perfectly leads to the next point, with the morning ritual. Before you even look at your phone or anything like that, you should build a morning ritual where you basically focus on yourself and your priorities. The first 3 hours in the day are the most important. You wake up refreshed, you wake up with a clear mind, so you have to spend that on yourself. And she got this from another study from a professor who wrote Flow. And that basically states that to reach your optimal energy peak, you gotta prioritize yourself. The next tip is about reframing anxiety and worry. And these emotions are very common and they come day in and day out, but with a little bit of reframing, we can use those emotions to further propel us. For being anxious, we can reframe it into excitement, the opportunity to share your knowledge, the opportunity to help someone else. So in the back of your mind, just think, I'm excited, and just go. Now the next is about worrying. We all don't own a crystal ball. So why do we even bother thinking up scenarios that we think may or may not happen? So the reframing or the cure to that is really being in the present, really showing gratitude and giving thanks for what is happening now. And then the final tip is simply practice. Now, all these are just tips, and same thing with the 5-second rule, but it's not gonna happen overnight. You have to implement it into your daily routine. You have to get in the groove of it. You have to really ingrain it in your lifestyle. So every day, try to muster up the courage, whether it's 20 seconds or 20 minutes or whatever it is to really let these aspects into your daily routine. And over time, the smaller things add up to the bigger things. Life is all about making decisions, not choices. And with Mel's 5-second rule, you can get the ball rolling so that you can finally make the changes or achieve the things that you want in your life. So with that, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, hey everybody. That's the 5-second rule by Mel Robbins. If we missed any notes, would love some of those peppered into the comments below. If you like this video and you found it useful, like it, share it with a friend. And also, if you haven't yet, subscribe. I'll be releasing more summaries of all the books that we read at the Brief Book Club. Appreciate it. Check you out in the next video.